Hello, today we're going to talk about Be You. This was one of the first topics when I started doing these blogs back in October. And I wanted to come back to that and talk a little bit about it. You know, part of my message purpose in being the 2020 American Businesswoman is to try to encourage women to keep growing, keep evolving. And I think Be You, that's really important. You want to be you, but the same you today is going to be a new and improved you in the future. I think as human beings, we all look to learn, to improve ourselves. And I think one of the things that I have been picking up since I've been in the American Businesswoman is more skills, more tips, more information from other women in the organization who are willing to share. And being you is important. Who else are you going to be? Why be you? Well, one of the first things I was taught as a lawyer is that whether you're examining someone or cross-examining, you want to get the truth out. You want your client to tell the truth, and if the other side that you're questioning doesn't tell the truth, it's kind of easy if you really kind of close some doors behind them, because generally people aren't good enough liars to keep up with all their lies. Same thing kind of when you meet people. If you don't put on the persona that's really you, they're going to pick up on that pretty quick. When I was at the national conference, one of the former officers that was talking to me said, you know, when I meet you, what you see is what you get. And I think she meant it as a compliment, and I certainly took it that way, because I felt like what she was saying to me is that she could see that I was sincere and genuine. And I think that's important. I've talked about sincerity before in some of my other talks. I think when you're networking, when you're meeting people, sincerity is a big part of it. I think each person is unique, they're special, there's no one like you. There's lots of people who say their children are their mini-me's or their sibling is, but each person is very unique, very special. So being you is important. It's like I also talk about as I've gone around to different groups and I give a speech, I always talk about being appreciative of others. Because part of what I think has been part of my story that's led to some of my successes is that I have made friends with a lot of people I had nothing, what I thought originally was nothing in common. They're the people that I have learned the most from and gotten the most out of those friendships. So tying that all back to being you, be sincere, always evolve, make a better you each day for someone to meet. And have a good week, and try to make a difference in somebody's life this week.